Hi, Barbara. Here are the top 5 security facts we learned this week. The UK has vowed to respond robustly if Russia was involved in an incident which left a former Russian double agent in critical condition. Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson named Sergei Skripal, former Russian military intelligence agent, and his daughter Yulia as the 2 people who were found unconscious this week on a bench outside a shopping centre in southern England. Police say they were exposed to an unknown substance, and both are in intensive care. Moving now to number 2, an anti-weapons sales activist was arrested after he interrupted a speech by Transportation and Intelligence Minister Israel Katz this week. He was protesting Israeli defense exports to South Sudan during a conference in the town of Sderot. As the minister began his speech, activist Eli Joseph accused the government of providing weapons to the African country, which has been accused of gross human rights violations. In December, he and 2 other activists heckled Prime Minister Netanyahu during the annual National Bible Quiz over defense exports to Myanmar. And number 3, F-35 stealth fighters have landed on a Navy ship in the Pacific for the first time. The U.S. is beefing up its military presence in the region in a warning to China and North Korea. The Department of Defense released footage of the F-35B Lightning II vertically landing aboard the amphibious assault ship USS Wasp. The location of the Wasp and the exact number of fighters involved was not disclosed, but a U.S. Navy press release said the historic deployment marked a new era of upgunned naval capability. And number 4, Ben & Jerry's co-founder Ben Cohen was arrested this week over his involvement in a protest against the F-35 stealth fighter jet. The new planes are expected to be stationed at an air base in Burlington, Vermont, but residents say the noisy planes will make the area unfit to live, citing heavy noise pollution. Cohen and several activists planted a mobile speaker in a public area and amplified plane engine sounds in protest when he was arrested for disturbing the peace. 55% of residents voted against the incoming planes in the vote. And finally, number 5, wreckage from the USS Lexington, a U.S. aircraft carrier which sank during World War II, has been found in the Coral Sea by a search team led by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. The wreckage was found this week some 10,000 feet below the surface, more than 500 miles off the eastern coast of Australia. The USS Lexington fought against Japanese aircraft carriers in May 1942, the first ever battle between carriers. The carrier that became known as Lady Lex was deliberately sunk by another U.S. warship after being badly damaged during the battle. And those were our top 5 security facts this week. Back to you, Barbara.